Hi students, I hope all of you had a good spring break, that you were able to spend some time relaxing, spending time with family, staying healthy, and I'm looking forward to communicating with you and seeing all of you. There's going to be a fun video assignment this week, and just like before break, I want to go over the agenda for the week ahead of time so you know what's coming. Also, though, just like before break, I'll be posting individual assignments and instructions every day so you know what you need to do. And before I jump into this, just a reminder, if you haven't yet listened to the video feedback on your Transcendentalism a mini essay, make sure that you do that. All of those essays have been returned to you on Classroom with a link to video feedback. So just make sure you set aside some time to do that. If you're having any trouble with the video link, let me know. So because we're now kind of fully immersed in this online learning thing, and might be who knows how long, there's some parameters I set forward here. As always, email is the best way to communicate with me. What I'm doing to kind of simplify and streamline things, and so I'm most efficient at responding to all of you, is I now have office hours, which just means that these are the best hours to respond to me because I will be definitely on my computer. In other words, not taking my dog out or anything like that, to answer your questions. So it's from 9:30 to 10:30 and 1 to 2. So if you're having any technical difficulties or questions about the assignments or anything, email me or chat me those times. I will be there and I will answer your questions right away. I also want to point out as we move forward, there will be some new sites that we might be using. Zoom, Common Lit, Actively Learn, No Red Ink, YouTube. I guess YouTube isn't new for any of you, and then Flipgrid. You might have used these in other classes. If you have, great. If you haven't, don't worry about it. If we're going to be using any of these, I will let you know and give you instructions ahead of time. This week, what you'll need to complete, is a Flipgrid account, and I'm going to give you instructions on that below if you don't have one already. And then your copy of the things they carried. Everybody has a copy of that book. You took them the week before we stopped coming to school. All right, so Monday, March 30th and Tuesday, March 31st. We're going to close the Transcendentalism unit, and I was going to show this film in class, Dead Poets Society. What I would like you to do on those 2 days is watch the movie. It's fairly long. I think it's about 2.5 hours. So just kind of, if you're going to watch the full film, just keep that in mind. I do highly recommend, though, that you watch the full film. It's excellent. It's a highly regarded film. It's one of my favorites. It's a great movie. I show it every year. And we were going to watch it all in class. Anyway, it is available on Amazon Prime, Google Play, YouTube, and iTunes. As far as I know, unfortunately, it's not available on Netflix. I'm not sure if it's available on Hulu or not. You can look around, but I do know it's available on these places. Now, if you don't want to purchase the film, I'm not obligating anyone to do that. So if you don't want to do that or aren't able to, there is going to be a list of clips posted in Google Classroom, and these clips are going to help you answer the question and the prompt you need to answer. So if you're not able to buy it, you can simply watch the clips. Although, again, it's a really great movie. Every year, all of my students love it, so I highly recommend you watch the whole thing if you can. You're not leaving home anyway, so you might as well. What I'd like you to do when you watch the clips or the movie is analyze the actions, choices, and consequences faced by Mr. Keating, who is the teacher, Neil Perry, and/or Todd Anderson. Neil and Todd are two of his students. Now, if you recall, we watched clips from this movie to introduce this unit. And some of the clips are the same, but there's some individual ones too, if you just watch the movie clips. And I want you to think about how their actions connect to the principles of Transcendentalism. such as optimism, individualism, nature, civil disobedience, oversoul, simplicity, self-reliance, and tuition. Okay. There's a link to the trailer here, so I encourage you to watch that. If it helps, you can print the viewing guide. I will post that in Google Classroom tomorrow. You can take notes as you watch if that helps you to keep focused on the movie and remember all the details. And then what you're going to do is create a 1 to 3 minute video in Flipgrid in which you record yourself explaining how one of those characters, so pick either Keating, Perry, or Anderson, demonstrates the principles of transcendentalism, also drawing a clear connection to the film's overall message about living happy, fulfilled lives. Now, again, I want to point out this is Monday and Tuesday. And this Flipgrid video, I'm not going to make due until 9 a.m. on Wednesday, April 1st. Okay. If you click on this link, it'll take you to my Flipgrid. In fact, actually, I don't think I can click on it and get out of this Screencastify. But if you click on that link, it'll take you right to the assignment. You guys are so technologically savvy, I'm sure you can figure it out. But if you're having any issues with Flipgrid or completing the assignment, let me know as soon as possible. Underneath, too, I posted some Flipgrid instructions. So technically with Flipgrid, you don't create an account. I create a grid and then share the URL with you. So as you can see, the URL is up here. Actually, I'm going to delete this. That was just an example. So you click on the link, you should be able to easily complete the assignment. You'll just log in using your school email, and if you click Remember Me, then you only need to do that one time. Every time you go to Flipgrid, you can just go in and do what you need to do. Once you're in the grid that's assigned, you click on the green plus, and you're going to record your video, and there's some fun features where you can take a selfie, add stickers, etc. So have fun with that. And then on Wednesday, the videos are due by 9 a.m. And so what I'd like you to do on Wednesday is watch some of your classmates' videos. This will be fun because I didn't separate my 3 periods on this. I just have the one Flipgrid. And so all 70 of my honor students will be posting on there. So you'll be able to see some students' videos who you don't see in class normally. What I'd like you to do is watch at least 3 of your classmates' videos. Could just be 3 of your friends. And then comment by creating 3 short video responses to those 3 videos. And you can respond by comparing and contrasting their thoughts and yours, agreeing or disagreeing with them, giving evidence to support it, adding an example from the film to support what they said, asking them a question. Any of that is okay. And your 3 responses are due by 3 p.m. I do have the feature open on Flipgrid where you are able to comment, video comment on your peers' videos. All right, Thursday we're going to be jumping into our Vietnam War unit. And so this is where the books that you took before break will come in handy. But Thursday will be mostly background information. As you can see, there are 4 YouTube videos you're going to watch. And there will be a quick video reflection assignment I'll post on Classroom. Turn that in by midnight. And then I'm also just going to post a background document about the novel on Google Classroom. Just take a look over it. You might want to print it or at least make a copy of it and save it. It includes a lot of helpful vocabulary from the book and also a list of scenes that some students might find disturbing, so that if you are aware that they're in there, you can skip them ahead of time. There's a couple in particular that are pretty graphic because it is a Vietnam War book. So just make sure you review that document. Finally, Friday, simplest day yet. Spend half an hour to an hour reading section 1 of the things they carried. The reading will kind of be ongoing. We won't jump into like the discussion for section 1 until like midweek next week. But try to read all or most of section 1 for Monday. I think you'll find it's a very quick and engaging read. And so I imagine most of you will read section 1 no problem by Monday. or even maybe read ahead. So that's what I'd like you to do for Friday. That is the week. So if you have any questions, make sure that you email me. And I'm looking forward to seeing you this week in your Flipgrid responses. Have a good night, and more to come tomorrow.